I will rate this album a 6.5.
I'm not finishing this album. This is not for me. I'm just.
Oh no.
There's a few things I gotta say before we get to the PlaqboiMax discussion about this, right? First of all, YB is at the hottest he'll ever be. Not ever, but the hottest he ever been right now, right? The hype for YB right now is all-time high, right? And then like streamers like Max and like Kai, this is when they're gonna pay attention, because this is like YB just came out of jail. Like you gotta deal. Like, we haven't heard YB, like we haven't seen YB like in person and shit like that. Not in person, but you know what I mean. Like he hasn't been outside in a while. He's been in jail. He's been like with the feds and everything like that, right? So YB hype was there, but it wasn't like fully there, right? This is the highest YB's hype like has been in the past 2 years, right? So streamers like Max and Kai and everything like that, they are gonna take advantage of that. They know there's hype for YB's album. They know there's like a lot of people that want to pay attention to YB's album, so they're gonna listen to it and they're gonna review it. Does that mean Max is a fan of YB? No. Hold on, chat. What the fuck? Okay, we're still good. Does that mean as I was saying, does that mean PlaqboiMax or Kai are a fan of YB? No, they're just listening to YB's album because YB is the hottest he is right now, right? For the past few years, he hasn't had this much hype, right? So they're gonna listen. So when they listen, you gotta think, right? You gotta think they're not a fan of YB. They're only doing it because YB is literally like, his album is so big right now. So when they give you their opinion, they're giving you an opinion of somebody that's not a YB fan, right? That's how you gotta see it. Don't see it as in like, oh, the album is bad because these streamers say. See it as they're just regular streamers that are only listening to YB right now because YB is so hyped up right now, right? Let's get into it. Let's see what Max says and everything like that.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. You feel me? Shout out YB. I'm not finishing this album. This is not for me. I'm just keeping the buck. Shout out to bro. You feel me? He a great artist, but this specific project I can't finish. I'm the type of nigga, if I don't like some, I'm not gonna finish it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
See, right there, I respect it. Right there, I respect that, right? This is not his type of music, right? Max does not probably listen to this type of music. He does not listen to YB a lot, probably. Like, he wasn't probably listening to YB before, like, he started streaming either, right? So when Max is reacting to this album, right, he's expecting a different YB. He's expecting, like, a singing YB, right? Like, he expecting, like the type of songs of YB he likes, right? So when an album like this comes out and it sounds like how typical YB fans, like what typical YB fans like, a streamer like Max, he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna like it, right? It doesn't mean the song is bad. It doesn't mean the album is bad. It just means Max at this time or before was not a YB fan and he doesn't listen to YB and he's not enjoying the YB music. That's it. Like, I'm not saying anything bad of Max. Max literally is being as honest as he can, right? This music is not made for him, right? He's saying he doesn't like this music. He doesn't like this type of YB. And you gotta understand, YB has multiple YBs. Like, there's multiple versions of YoungBoy, okay? There's multiple, like, I have friends that only listen to YB when he sings, bro. There's multiple versions of YB, right? And this whole album is a different version of YB. And only, like, the core audiences of YB will like this album, right? So when Max says he's not gonna finish this, it sounds repetitive and everything. He's saying that because he's not used to listening to this version of YB. That doesn't mean the album's bad, right? Like, somebody like me is gonna listen to this album and be like, okay, like, this is good. Like, it's not one of his best albums, right? It's not even close. But this is a good album to me because I'm used to this YB, right? I'm used to listening to this type of songs from YB. But, like, he doesn't.
Start off high energy, you know what I'm saying? I was getting along, you feel me? A little repetitive. It's just not my speed. Not everything's for me. And that's okay. If you want to finish the album, finish it on your own.
Like, see, like when Max says that, right? Let me take this somewhere else, right? Max's music is not for me, right? When I listen to Max rapping, it's not for me, right? I feel like it's way overproduced. It sounds like very weird. The beats are very good, but his lyrics, like, he's not there. Like, his song making is not there. Like, he's falling behind or you can't hear him that well, right? So when that happens, I know that Max's music is not for me, right? But that doesn't mean Max's music is not for somebody else. Does that mean I'm gonna listen to Max's music? No. If somebody tells me Max made a good song, I'm gonna try it out. That's it, right? I might have a favorite Max song, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean I'm gonna listen to Max's album, right? He's saying the same thing. He might like a YB song, but that doesn't mean he's a YB fan. Like, it doesn't mean like he's into YB. So when he listens to this album and he doesn't like it, he's just used to certain YB. Like, he likes certain YB songs. Doesn't mean this album is bad. I think that's where we're getting everything wrong. Okay? Are you following?
Shout out to YB though. You feel me? You already know what time it is. Let me hear this Drake. Fuck.
So, in certain instance, I understand where Max is coming from. Okay? You can't look at Max like the bad guy. I understand where Max is coming from, right? But I think even if you're Max, I think you have a responsibility to finish the album. I think you do. I think it's not disrespectful, but I think it's bad look for you not to finish an album, bro. The album is not that bad. Max has played worse albums and played it all the way through. And that's the only part that I find wrong with this, right? But everything else is good. Like, Max stated his opinion, and it's true. Like, maybe, like I said, the song is not for him, but that doesn't mean the music is not good. And that's what a lot of people are not getting, right? That's what a lot of people are arguing, right? They think the album is not good because somebody like a streamer, their favorite streamer, said that YB's album isn't good, so they think the album isn't good. That's not what he means. It just means he doesn't like this version of YB. And I'm starting to sound like I'm rambling, but that's true. That's honestly true. Like, he just doesn't like this version.
I'm not gonna lie, I was very excited for this project. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little let down, bro.
See, why he was very excited had nothing to do with the project. It had everything to do with the hype for the project. He was not excited for any other when other YB albums came out. He is only excited right now for this YB album because he knows there was so much hype for it, right? This is the problem, right? Fans hype up the music because YB just came out of jail, right? So the fans are hyping up the music, right? A streamer like Max or Kai are gonna get into those hypes. They're like, oh shit, this YB thing is, which is normal, right? It's normal, like, for us to happen, right? When Top came out in 2020, a streamer like, I don't think they were big, but like a streamer like Kai or Max would listen, but they wouldn't have that much hype for it, right? Why? Because like there was not like, YB just didn't come out of jail right then. There was not so much excitement waiting for it. The fans weren't excited, you know what I mean? So that's why, right? So when he says certain things like this, he only saying that because like he knows, like, he was only excited because the fans were excited. It had nothing to do with him being a fan of YB. He probably has like a couple of YB songs that he likes, but he's not a YB fan. You know? Are you following, chat? Am I missing something? No? You're on point? Okay. I'm glad you guys are understanding this. Good. I'm glad you guys are understanding this. Okay. Let's go through. I think Kai said something about it too. Let's see. This is just the first week sales for YoungBoy's album and everything like that. As I said again, they were not probably hyped for this music when YoungBoy was like dropping it back in the day, but they're hyped for it right now because of you guys hyping it up, right? And I think a lot of you are not understanding. Just because your favorite streamer says he likes YB doesn't mean he likes every YB songs.
Warning, I am not a music expert. I am a bum. I have never claimed to be a judge of music, but I have my own opinion.
If I had to rate this album from 1 through 10.
Warning, I am not a music expert. I am a bum. I have never claimed to be a judge of music, but I have my own opinion.
I will rate this album a 6.5.
Warning, I am not a music